Looking for cheap NBA 2K MT coins or Madden coins? Head over to buy2kmut.com for the cheapest coins online and use code Massa for 20% off your order. So welcome back to another My League rebuild here on NBA 2K20, and in today's video, we are going to be doing the 0-player progression rebuild challenge. Now, if you guys didn't see it a couple days ago, I did the 100-player progression rebuild challenge. I use challenge in like air quotes, I guess, because it wasn't very hard. I had a 100-player progression on. Basically, everybody developed into like such a high overall. It was kind of a little bit easier to do a rebuild, but today we're doing the opposite of that. So yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory, but basically there's going to be 0 player progression, and I actually turned player regression all the way up to 80. I kind of did the opposite when I turned down player regression in my other rebuild. It kind of helped out a little bit, so we'll see what ends up happening with this one today. Basically, as always, I'm just going to be selecting a random team, but before we do hop into this one, if you guys are new, please make sure to leave a subscribe. Please make sure to subscribe. I can actually tell on my YouTube analytics that like almost 40% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. So if you guys could hit that sub button for me, it would mean a lot to me. And of course, if you guys enjoy this one, make sure to leave a like down below. So without further ado, let's hop into this one. As always, we are going to be selecting a random team today. If I get a team that's like really good, like let's say the Lakers, the Clippers, the Celtics, the 76ers, anybody like that, I'm obviously going to go ahead and, probably not use that team. But as always, I'll shut my eyes right here. Let's see who we end up with. We will stop this one in 3, 2, and 1. Wow, that's that's unfortunate. We end up with the Charlotte Hornets here, but yeah. So I'm not going to be using start today, just because I don't want to, go through a whole season. And again, we don't even know what's happening with the 2019-2020 NBA season right now, so might as well go ahead and just, restart it for kicks and shits and giggles. So also, as you're wondering, or I'm sure many of you do wonder occasionally, these are the draft classes. I use these top 3 right here by JackMove916. Without a doubt, the best draft classes I have been able to find. So let's look at this roster. So it's pretty obvious that everybody's overall is probably going to take a big hit. I'm actually going to show you guys the settings before I do go ahead and show you the roster. I'm pretty sure where's progression? Yeah, so player progression down to 0. Player regression is up to 80. Makes me a little bit nervous about how today is going to go because, if you guys don't watch me a lot and this is like one of your first times watching me, I'm like a big OCD freak, and like my rotation has to look good. I like it when players' overalls are good and their morale's not down. So this is going to like really, really tick me off in that aspect, but it's cool. I'm fine with it. Did not mean to look at rankings. If we take a look at this roster, obviously, it's not one of the most talented rosters in the league. Thankfully, it is a decently young roster. For like the most part, they're better. Some of their better players are pretty young. So that makes me a little bit happy. Maybe they'll regress, a little bit less, but progression is not going to happen, and 80 regression is also not going to help. So I'm going to have to be shooting for some good players here. Today's rebuild might have to get a little bit cheesy. Obviously, I don't love this Terry Rozier contract. I'm a diehard Celtics fan. I didn't love when he got this contract from Charlotte, not because it affected me, my Celtics in any way, shape, or form, just because I think it's a horrific overpay. And I think he's actually had a pretty good year for them, but I think Devontae Graham's kind of established himself as like the better guard between the two, and I think that kind of goes without being said. So the rest of this team, Cody Zeller probably won't be here for too long. Miles Bridges, I'm actually really excited to use a little bit. If you guys have been watching me since like 2K18, you'll know Billy Hernangomez used to be my guy that I always used to get and always used to love. PJ Washington has had a surprisingly really solid rookie year here for the Charlotte Hornets. Let's see if we can maybe get that going again. He's already regressing overall, which isn't good. Malik Monk's a little bit of a disappointment, but we'll see what we do with him. And then the rest of this team is just, it's not very good. So before we get into simming this season, let's make a trade or two. So I'm taking a look here at this rotation right now, and we do currently have 2 backup centers. Then obviously our starting center here in Cody Zeller. I think without a doubt he's the best of the 3. And I was thinking that maybe I would move Hernangomez because he's in the final year of his deal, but I also realized that so is Bismack Biyombo. So I think I can also maybe match Bismack Biyombo with a little bit of a better player because he is on a $17 million deal. Versus a less than $2 million deal a year. And Billy Hernangomez is 25 years old. Biyombo is 27. So the age isn't a huge factor there. But yeah, we'll see. So Biyombo is going to be the first guy we trade here. I'm looking for maybe a backup power forward, a backup shooting guard, something like that. 'Cause probably not going to be many other trades I make for the rest of this year. So Bogdan Bogdanovic would be a good pickup. I don't know if I really want to give up Jalen McDaniels though. He is he only has 1 year left in his deal, so maybe I would do that. Let's see. Ooh, Gary Harris entices me a little bit. Actually, I might do Gary Harris just because he's on like a multi-year deal. Luke Kennard's also pretty cool. I don't really want to give this first-round pick, though. I saw Norman Powell as well. All right, I think we're going to go ahead and make this deal with the Denver Nuggets, sending the Bismack Biyombo in a second in 2024 for Gary Harris. So very excited to do that deal. Gary Harris is obviously going to be, probably be our starter over Malik Monk, I would assume. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I actually don't mind that at all. I think he's definitely the better player over Malik Monk. So other than that, let's go ahead and set this rotation. It's probably only going to still be a 9-man rotation, 18 here. Monk's actually, I'm going to give 18 versus then Hernangomez can get 15. And then, God, I feel disgusting playing Nicholas Batum. And I'm actually going to probably send Cody and is Caleb Martin on this team as well? Yes, he is. I'll probably send them both to G League. And then McDaniels is in the final year of his deal, so that makes me a little bit nervous because I probably won't send him to the G League. He can be chilling here just in case, but I also do seriously want to see if I can maybe develop PJ Washington. I don't know if that's going to happen. Obviously, with 0 player progression on. Same goes with Bridges. Gary Harris can get like 33 a night, and then Devontae Graham's going to honestly get like 36. And then we'll go 33 here, and I'll just give one more here to Terry Rozier. So, yeah, that is going to be our rotation here for year number 1. Definitely going to go ahead and send a couple guys to the G League here. Those include probably not McDaniels. He's in the final year of his deal. Damn, I did not know the Martins were this old. Okay, but I am still going to send them to the G League just because, again, maybe they can progress. They're both on multi-year deals, so maybe that'll help. So, our rotation is all set. I do not expect this team to, be very good. I'm hoping we do have our first-round pick, right? Yes, we do, thankfully. So I'm hoping, we can maybe get a really solid pick in this year's draft. I would love to rebuild around Devontae Graham, if he does not sucking a ton because, again, the 0 player progression thing might hurt a little bit. So Devontae Graham, Gary Harris, Miles Bridges, PJ Washington, Cody Zeller is going to be the starting 5 for year number 1. Bench looks like this: Terry Rozier, Malik Monk, Billy Hernan-Gomez, and Nicholas Batum. Let's go get a top 3 pick. I'll see you guys at the end of year number 1. Fun fact, I just tried to record the end of this season, and I just choked. Like literally, whoa. I literally choked, and I just had a stroke there. So, I'll put the stroke in. I won't put the me choking in. But 25-57 on the year, not the best regular season record. I'm actually kind of curious on how, everybody's, doing in, the player progression, regression department. But Luka Doncic is your MVP, John Morant Rookie of the Year. So it doesn't really look like stats are affected at all. I mean, obviously when I have these sliders on, it affects the entire league, not just me. So yeah, we can take a look at this team. I mean, clearly, we're probably a 1 or a 2 seed, I would have to imagine. No? I'm not seeing us. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we're the Charlotte Hornets. We don't do anything right. All right, but we are currently projected the number 3 overall pick. Will that happen? I don't know. But then again, in my video the other day, I was projected number 1, and I actually got number 1. So 2K's low-key liking me right now. Player stats in the year led in scoring by Devontae Graham, who progressed up to an 81. Is everybody just progressing? This team seriously not go down at all? Miles Bridges did a little bit. Doesn't really appear that. Okay, so a couple guys over here are. Mitchell Robinson just always is pissed for some reason. Of course, LeBron somehow is still progressing. Jonathan Isaac took a hit, so maybe it affects some players more than others. You know what? Screw it. At this point, I will just go ahead and I'll just turn player regression up to 100 because probably should have been there from the beginning. And player regression, I'll just turn it up to 100. Why not? So there you go. If I'm missing another setting that I definitely could have changed, let me know, but maybe that'll affect it a little bit. So yeah, we're obviously not in the playoffs here. I'm obviously hoping for a really good pick, and let's see you guys in the offseason. And it is the Toronto Raptors who do technically go back-to-back. This time they beat the LA Clippers in 6 games. Pascal Siakam going to be your finals MVP here. So heading into this first offseason, I'm obviously very excited. I think we can do a lot with this team. I mean, it's kind of a mix of a couple bad contracts and then, a couple decently young, solid players. So I'm a little pumped. Let's go up to the draft lottery, though. This is obviously, a huge moment for us, kind of a little crucial moment in this video. Projected pick number 3. Obviously, the top 3 teams all have the number 1 odds at the number 1 pick. Let's see what we can do here, and we jump up to 2. This game has been treating me nice recently, and I am loving it. I'm loving it. So obviously, I have a bunch of options here. I do have somebody in mind that I do want to take at number 2. I'm hoping he does fall. I'm sure you guys can, kind of guess a little bit. I'm kind of clearing house here. James Borrego, I just can't do a D defense. I just can't. Nice D defense. I just can't do it. You suck. And, yeah, you're terrible, too. So, I mean, I'm just going to go with my normal guys. I mean, obviously, the Hornets don't have the biggest, budget out there. So maybe Stauffer, if I can get him for 6.25, 550. And then Nicholson, if he wants to give 901. Nicholson doesn't want to sign. All right. We can't afford Stauffer. How about if I do this? Oh, my God. All right. There we go. I can get Stauffer. I mean, the head coach is the most important thing for me. So Owen Masters. Damn, I do not have a big budget here. All right. I don't know who I'm going to be able to honestly get. We get Peterson. Head scout Graham. We get him. All right, and now we have okay, I don't want a D trading. Give me Alexander Smith. Come on. Let's go. I'll take Alexander Smith and then give me Logan Smith, I guess. I don't know how on earth he just accepted that, but he did. So let's head up to the draft. I'm a little nervous because I don't know if my guy will want. I mean, it's Anthony Edwards if you couldn't sniff that one out. But he is currently the projected number 2 overall prospect. Also, if somebody could tell me, what does this mean when it's green? Does that mean who your scout wants you to take? I've actually never really known what that meant because it happens to me a bunch, and I'm just honestly never really sure. I don't know who Sadiq Bey is. I've honestly never heard of him. Where do you go to school? Villanova? I'm sorry, I don't know who that really is. But yeah, I think Anthony Edwards would be a great fit here. If he goes number 1 overall, it's going to be unfortunate, but I'm gonna risk it a little bit. I don't really want to go ahead and get LaMelo. I get him quite a bit. So if Anthony Edwards goes number 1, I'm going to be a little disappointed. And it actually is James Wiseman. So Anthony Edwards is going to be, the newest member of this team. Do we only have 1 pick in this year's draft? Okay, we have 2 seconds. I thought that was 13 in the first round. That would have been cool. We're going to send those picks to Philadelphia, though. And now Anthony Edwards is going to be the newest member of the Charlotte Hornets. So our draft, whoa, hit my mic, sorry. Our draft went exactly how we wanted to. Anthony Edwards is going to come in here. BA 79 overall, hoping he can be an absolute stud for us. Team player options, Devontae Graham is definitely coming back. Obviously, Batum's going to pick up $27 million, and then Caleb Martin will bring back as well. So, couple trades I want to make right now. Qualifying offers, Jalen McDaniels, no thank you. Dwayne Bacon, no. These guys, I mean, I'm sure a lot of them are young. Actually, they're all really young. I'm sure they could, potentially be something really good one day. I know how this game kind of works, though, and they're never going to be good here. So, for those of you who say, why don't you give qualifying offers to your super young players, that's kind of why, just because the formula of this game is pretty similar no matter what, and these guys are never really going to contribute to, a championship-winning team is kind of my point. But I do have some trades to make, and let's see if we can get a couple of those done. Trade number 1 here is going to be with the Atlanta Hawks, sending Terry Rozier and Caleb Martin for Clint Capella. Clint Capella, obviously a really solid defensive center, really good rebounder. I'm pumped to get rid of Terry Rozier. I'm not a big Terry Rozier fan. Here's the thing. Here's my thing with Terry Rozier. I used to love him on the Celtics. I used to absolutely love him. I thought he was a totally underrated player, and I would have been happy to, pay him and be our 6th man. Obviously, if everything worked out with Kyrie, and then even if Kemba somehow got here, even though it's not possible because technically there was a sign and trade there. But when Terry Rozier started bitching about how he wasn't starting over Kyrie Irving, and then goes on and still obviously isn't starting, but goes on and just puts out 6 shit performances in a row, and then demands a ton of money in the offseason. It's just that's what rubbed me the wrong way. So we are going to be making this trade nonetheless. I don't really feel like paying Scary Terry 18 almost 19 million bucks a year to come off the bench. Our backcourt's obviously already set. So Clint Capella, it is a position of need, obviously, at that center spot. He's going to be our new highest overall. Kind of a simple one here. Nicholas Batum, 27 million bucks for a 74 overall is just not something I'm interested in at all. He's going to go to Detroit for actually a pretty valuable top 3 protected pick. I don't know why they're taking, Nicholas Batum for this pick. I don't know why they're trading it in the first place, but they're going to go ahead and accept that one. I think we probably have 1 or 2 moves left to make. I'm up in the air on if I want to keep Gary Harris or not. If I have cap space, I mean, realistically, I don't really know who I want to sign. I also do want to get rid of Cody Zeller. I think he's obviously, a really good role player in today's league, but yeah, I'll take Al Horford. All right, let's see. I'm not really sure what position I need a backup at right now. I'm probably going to take a deal like this with the Lakers and just get a first-round pick. Yeah, we're going to do this deal with New Orleans, actually, and we'll also pick up Cristiano Felicio, who will no longer be here. But I could have kept Zeller as a backup, but again, our highest overall right now is Clint Capella, so we might not even have a backup center. And then that again, it's like 15 million bucks for a backup. I just don't love that idea. So a lot of shooting guards right now, which I think definitely does mean Gary Harris is expendable, just because I think his value, A was probably a little bit higher, and B is making a lot more money. So could be potentially packaged in a trade with Cody Martin, unless maybe I'll keep Cody Martin. We'll see what we can do, though. Let's probably make one more trade here. The value's not exactly here, but we're going to be making this trade with the Knicks, sending Gary Harris and Cody Martin for Elfrid Payton in a first. I'm mostly doing this this trade for the first-round pick, but then again, Elfrid Payton is going to come in and be a really solid backup point guard for us. We don't have one of those right now, so I'm really excited about how these two can work at point guard. So we're pretty much good at a lot of these positions. If I can get a superstar free agent, I will obviously wouldn't mind it. I want to say I'll sign DeMar DeRozan just because I feel bad for the guy, but he already regresses enough just how 2K is. Never mind having 0 player progression on and 100 regression, he's just not going to do well. Anthony Davis, I would give him an offer, but it's just not going to happen. There's just no way he's going to come here. Yeah, we were actually 4th somehow, but yeah, I didn't think he was going to come here. So I could just do a little cheap sign and trade thing, but I'm actually kind of fine with this team's current core right now. So we're not spending a lot of money. We're probably going to have to spend a decent amount next offseason on Devontae Graham. I think Bridges has 1 more year after this. I believe he should. Yeah, he does. So we actually probably will have a little decent chunk of change next offseason. But for now, I am going to get a backup small forward and a backup power forward. So let's see what we got here. I don't need anybody amazing. Derek Jones Jr., I will actually sign to a 1-year deal for 12 million bucks if he wants to sign that. And at the power forward spot, I'll do Christian Wood on Christian Wood's too good. I think I'll do Jabari Parker on maybe a 1 year. The fact that I'm giving Jabari Parker 17.5 million bucks is crazy, but I'll pull the trigger on that deal. Billy Hernangomez, unfortunately, is going to leave. I don't need a backup center. I'm not going to spend money on one. Anthony Davis goes to the Lakers. Surprise, surprise. But yeah, this team should be all set. We just got 2 really solid backup players for us, in Derek Jones Jr. and Jabari Parker. So that is 9 guys, and I will see you guys at the start of year number 2 of this rotation. So as you can see, player regression has kind of hit a little bit here, mostly with Bridges and Washington, but I'm actually super excited to still see how this team can do. I definitely think it's going to be better than last year, pretty much no matter what. So Devontae Graham, Anthony Edwards, our number 2 overall pick. pumped to see how he can do this. Might, kind of become his team. Miles Bridges has regressed to a 77. PJ Washington is down to a 74 overall. If he can't figure it out, I might need to, find a new replacement there at the power forward spot. And then Clint Capella is an 85. I think he was an 86, so that's not the end of the world. Bench looks like this. Alfred Payton, Jabari Parker, Derek Jones Jr., and Malik Monk. Oh, God. We'll see how this team can do, though. I'll see you guys at the end of year number 2. So year number 2 comes to a close, and 49 wins is how it ends. And that's a little shaky for me, if we're being honest here. I was, hoping for like 55 plus, but then again, we don't really have a defined superstar on our team, so that might be something we have to look for this offseason, depending on how the playoffs goes. Giannis is your MVP, LaMelo Ball, Rookie of the Year. Also wins 6 man. He's in San Antonio. I don't know why you don't just play him next to DeJounte Murray, but not my call. Kawhi Defensive Player of the Year. Kyle Kuzma, Most Improved. Let's go. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's go. Dude, I love seeing support for the LGBTQ ZYX community. I mean, Kyle Kuzma, the best lesbian basketball player of all time. You're goddamn right, I love to see it. Brad Stevens does win Coach of the Year. Goes 59 and 23. All right, let's head in, and we end up being a 4 seed. I'm actually pretty happy about that. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Let's head over to player stats on the year. Leading scoring by Anthony Edwards, a rookie, which is also super solid. Devontae Graham, Clint Capella, 15 points, almost 16 boards. You really, really love to see it. Bridges was actually pretty good himself. Jabari Parker. PJ Washington was okay. He might be the one we have to replace. For being honest, he doesn't really progress like he normally does, which is a little weird, but nonetheless, we will see. Team stats, I'm sure we weren't, anything really special. Oh, wow, we actually scored the second worst points, but we actually were the best defensive team, so we weren't that bad. All right, we got Philly here in round number 1, which isn't going to be fun. Simmons, Richardson, Tobias Harris, Al Horford, Joel Embiid. Also, I'm just going to say it. I apologize for my comment calling Kyle Kuzma a lesbian. I do it every video. Because I can just tell somebody's going to get triggered. So one of you blue-haired people is going to get, I don't know how many people with blue hair watch my videos, but if I triggered anybody, I apologize. I apologize. Doesn't need to be a big scandal. All right, Toronto here, round number 2. Kyle Lowry, Matt Thomas, OG Anunoby, Pascal Siakam, Hassan Whiteside's an unbelievable addition to that team right there. All right, let's see what we can do here. Up 2-0, 2-1. All right, I don't know how the hell we beat Philadelphia in 5 games. That's what shocks me. All right, and we beat Toronto in 6. Brooklyn here in the Eastern Conference Finals. Kyrie, Dinwiddie. Okay, can we talk about for a second, what the hell is Spencer Dinwiddie doing? Like, what is he doing? Is he serious? Like, I actually cannot tell. It's because if you don't know what's going on with Spencer Dinwiddie right now, basically, he kind of said, help me choose where I play next. He's trying to raise, like, basically the contract he's going to get, like, $24-something million. I don't know what he's doing with the money. I don't know if he's donating it to charity. And then basically whatever wins, like, whatever the situation is, like, if he gets enough money, which I think it has like $800 right now, which is just, he's never going to hit 24 million bucks. I don't know if it's for him or if it's for charity, whatever it may be for. And I think after that, people could like vote on, what other team he signs with like a minimum contract this offseason. It's fucking weird, whatever he's doing. I don't like it. I don't know how the hell the NBA is allowing it to happen, but nonetheless, Spencer Dinwiddie's obviously, enjoying his cracked out quarantine. Paul Millsap's a pretty good signing here. DeAndre Jordan, Jarrett Allen. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. So I don't think we're going to beat Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. I just don't. We're 2-2 with them, though. Down 3-2, and yeah, that's all she wrote. So I think without a doubt, we definitely need to go ahead and acquire a superstar, or just like at least somebody who's like close to a 90, like high 80s, low 90s overall. Dallas does go on to win the finals, though, and Luka Doncic is your finals MVP. So we're at the draft lottery right now. I don't know if we traded for any picks in the... Yeah, it doesn't look like we have anything in the draft lottery here. All right, that's unfortunate. I don't really know. I think all the picks we traded for are actually next year. Stauffer's not going anywhere. I mean, the rest of this, our whole staff is basically fine. So let's head up to the draft right now. I don't really know if we got any later picks in this year's draft. We actually do. Wow, we have a lot of second-round picks this year. Okay, I'm going to work on trading all of these. Actually, I'll just show you guys. Why not? Philadelphia is going to give me a first. And then I highly doubt we're going to really get much for, second-round picks. But I just swap all of them. It's so weird how you can't, like, trade 3 second-round picks. Philly's also going to give me 2. Like, it's literally just swapping for future assets. Like, if I get a 2023 first-round pick from, like, Milwaukee versus getting one from Philly, I just absolutely fleeced Philly out of everything. But they want a ton of picks. They can, trust the process. So, no draft picks this year. I think that's probably, the smarter move just because, again, this team's not really in a mode to rebuild right now. Devontae Graham's going to get that qualifying offer. I mean, I'm even up in the air if I want to start him. He's been really good for us. What did he put up last year? I honestly forget what his stats were. Yeah, so like 17-7, like he's not the problem. I think I just need to put the whole thing behind me that like overalls are not going to matter right now. Overalls do not matter. All right, so we take a look at this, bare bones roster right now, and it's 4 players. It's 4 players, and that's about it. So Devontae Graham is definitely somebody, I want to get. Kawhi Leonard would entice me a lot. He would definitely entice me a lot. I wish Giannis made it. That would have been obviously sick. Kawhi has, just 19 offers, though. Wow, everybody's going after Kawhi Leonard, and do I blame them? Not a bit. That is the most it lets me give him. I don't know. I feel like it should let me give him more, but he's definitely not going to sign with us. Yeah, we actually came in at number 2. I don't know why he wants to go to Utah. Paul George is probably going to have to be who I sign, though. I need somebody here, and Paul George has no offers, so he kind of has to be it. I mean, what did he put up stats-wise? I mean, 19 points isn't bad at all. It's really, really not. Other than that, John Collins definitely entices me. It's just all of these guys are just restricted free agents, though, that I would really, want. Ooh, looks like Dinwiddie. Are you going to take the minimum? Nope. Didn't get that 24 mil, man. Can't have it. Gordon Hayward, low-key wouldn't be a bad bench piece, but let's get through, free agency here first, because also low-key Kawhi could end up, making it all the way through. So Malik Monk, oh God, I'm just going to let Malik Monk go. Same with Elfrid Payton, Jabari Parker. I just kind of want to, create this team right now, and I'm actually kind of fine with that. Kawhi goes to Utah. The game does sometimes glitch, though, and puts them back in free agency after moratorium, which is really weird. But I should be able to go ahead and re-sign Devontae Graham now. It's actually going to probably give him his qualifying offer, but I'm going to roll with Devontae Graham pretty much no matter what. I think he's kind of, earned it, and I think might as well give him the start here for the third and final year. So it is going to give him that qualifying offer. I'm fine with it. Did Kawhi Leonard make it back to free agency? No, he did not. Okay. Might be time to sign somebody for the purpose of straight-up sign and trade. Paul George is going to go to small forward. He's actually going to go up to an 89 overall, which is cool. Bridges is going to come off the bench. So I'm looking for a new starting power forward, which is, I'm fine with these two. George is obviously good. So I'm looking for a new starting power forward. So basically, who can I sign? Probably Derrick Rose that can get me the best player. Yeah, I would say it's probably Derrick Rose. Then if I move him to shooting guard, how much is that per year? It's like only 22 mil per year. I'll go up to I'll do like that and 3-year deal player option. Hopefully he signs that. Yeah, he is going to want to sign that. So Derrick Rose, welcome to Charlotte. Unfortunately, your time here is going to be short. Let me go find the trade. So I think I probably definitely have the assets to make this trade go through. Derrick Rose for Pascal Siakam. I have a lot of picks. And of course, this is the final year of this rebuild coming up. So you can, that pick's actually really valuable. I might be able to get somebody a little better with that. Come on. Are you kidding me? Are you shitting me? All right. I give him a little bit of a more valuable first round pick. It's Pascal Siakam. He's a really good player. So this does kind of let me trade Bridges right now, who's been really good for us. I think, Paul George probably won't have a backup when it's all said and done. So maybe going to go ahead and trade Miles Bridges for, a backup center, shooting guard, or point guard. Let's see what my options are there. He's also only 6'6". What's his overall at shooting guard? He's a 74. I'm not rolling with that. All right, let's go ahead. Players are already going to regress enough. I don't need, any more regression on this team. Thibault is an option. I don't really want to give up any first, though. Bogdanovic is absolutely perfect for what I'm looking for. That's obviously perfect there. So at this point, I need a backup point guard and a backup center. I could just bring back Elfrid Payton. Alex Len, not a bad option. Probably just going to sign him. He wants to come here. If I can maybe afford Payton after this, I'm probably going to take it. I doubt I can, though. The game's still going to let me go over the cap and sign Elfrid Payton. God, I love when this game glitches. Sometimes I hate it. So that's our team of 9. I'm going to risk it here for this third and final year. Hopefully we can get stuff done. I'll see you guys at the start of the third and final year. Are you kidding me? I guess it kind of makes sense that 0 player progression kind of affects the younger players, but his overall is going down. I get it can stay the same, but how is it going down? Oh, God, he just screwed me because I can't start a goddamn 77 overall in the final year. Oh, brother. Who can I even trade for right now? It looks like the overall thing's finally hitting everybody. All right, this is that's terrible. That's terrible. All right, I'm looking at some of the best point guards / shooting guards, not making a ton of money. It's actually funny because everybody here is low-key regressing, but I just need is there any way Trae Young can happen? God, he's a 77 overall. Hornets would require $1 million more. All right, you can take Josh Hart. He's not untouchable. If Trae Young could happen, he's an 85 overall, but obviously he's still really, really good. Come on. I have one more first. Oh, let's go, Trae Young. I did not think that was going to happen. Welcome to the team. All right, Trae Young's going to be an 85 overall, 86 overall shooting guard. Obviously, this is a super young, probably not the best defensive backcourt here, but this is it. I'm risking it for the biscuit. There's not much else here I can do. So, third and final year, let's go ahead and set this rotation. Team is just gross. Wait, who is... PJ Washington has gone to a 71 overall. What the fuck? Oh my God. For those of you who are saying this doesn't affect anything, there you go. Good Lord. I don't know why it took till the third season. I don't know, some players are weirdly going in reverse, and some players are weirdly not getting affected that much, but I don't even know. I don't really know how I would describe this right now. All right, we'll go 33 or 34 there. So this is it, third and final year. I'm nervous, to say the least. Devontae Graham, Trae Young, Paul George, Pascal Siakam, Clint Capella. Bench looks like this: Bogdanovich, Elfrid Payton, Alex Len, and then 71 overall, PJ Washington. This is just sad. All right, maybe we can pull a championship out of our asses. I'll see you guys at the end of the third and final year. So I'm super happy with how this team did to end the third and final year here. 59 and 23. Giannis is your MVP. Cade Cunningham, Rookie of the Year. Yeah, surprise, surprise. He wins it every time. Ivica Zubac, sixth man, found a new home in Portland. Kawhi, Defensive Player of the Year. I'm just not going to get used to Kawhi in a Utah Jazz jersey. DeAnthony Melton, Most Improved. I don't think I've actually ever seen that before. Mike Budenholzer, Coach of the Year. So we're not a 1 seed. We end up being a 2 seed here in the East. I'm really confident in this team, though. I'm like really, really confident. It would have been a 1 seed in the West, which is funny because typically the West is, always better. Trae Young, I'm happy I was able to trade for him. The dude's a stud. Siakam was really good for us. Paul George is down to an 80. Oh my, I have something in my eye. Paul George was decent for us, down to an 85. That was not that great. Devontae Graham, Clint Capella, Bogdanovich, Elfrid Payton, Alex. It's weird because our veteran players aren't regressing, but PJ Washington just straight up fucking sucks. It's kind of sad. But yeah, let's see what we can do with this team. Points per game, we were 6th. Defensively, we were first. Did give us the best differential. So first round here, we got Detroit. Tyrese Halliburton, Jalen Green, Kelly Oubre, Draymond Green is down to a 73 overall. Oh God, at least the triple single, is kind of fair enough now. He's a 73 overall, and then Steven Adams, a new addition here as well. I just hate it. I hate seeing overalls so low. My OCD just goes bonkers. I hate it. But we're up 3-0 here on Detroit. We do end up winning in 4 games. And also, at these points, I just kind of talk about random shit. If you guys have any other video ideas, make sure to leave them down below. Make sure to leave pretty much anything you want to see down below. I'd be happy to do anything. Wow, Ben Simmons is an 86. Al Horford is a 74. Embiid's still a 90. All right, let's see if we can get by them. I'm hoping we can. I think we still probably have, a decent matchup with them. I think they're probably still the better team, but we do end up sweeping them somehow. So that's cool. Never going to mind a sweep. Cleveland here in the Eastern Conference Finals. Cade Cunningham, DeAnthony Melton, Siddiq Bey, Kevin Love, Andre Drummond. All right, that's, low-key a good team. It doesn't seem like a ton of their players have regressed too much. It's the Clippers and the Warriors over there. We sweep Cleveland. Okay. NBA Finals time. We're out. It's an 8 seed. Golden State, Steph, Clay. Of course, Steph Curry didn't regress. Clay's down to an 85. It's Obi Toppin, 76. All right, that's a really good team. I don't know if Devontae Graham's going to be able to limit Steph Curry. That's kind of my one big concern. We're up 3-1, though. We are up 3-1. Can we actually get a championship? That was my biggest concern going into this. Is could this team actually win a championship? Because we got stuck here. Oh my God, did I really? Oh, okay, well I blew that one. Not that my gameplay is going to be any better, but hopefully we don't blow this to the point where I can't even get any gameplay. It doesn't look like we're going to do that though. I'll see you guys in there. I'm going to be honest. I did not think it was going to get to this point of us winning a championship, but it's looking like unless I somehow blow this lead, it looks like it's going to be happening though. So Obi Toppin going to take a 3, going to miss that. Capella gets his 19th board of the night. He has 19 points. And 19 rebounds, pretty cool to see. Trae Young, can we just pull up here? That'd be kind of nice. Oh my God, of course he misses. But I mean, this team, if regression wasn't 0, if progression wasn't 0 and regression wasn't 100, this team would be really, really good. I honestly should have left player regression at 100 the entire time. My bad for not doing that. It was only 1 year, and again, we weren't even close to winning a championship, so it didn't matter. Paul George, you want to drill that 3? Nope. Oh God, Clint Capella gets the. You compliment a guy, and then I make him look so bad. Oh, it's kind of what I do best, though. I'm just so bad at playing in this game, and I wholeheartedly embrace it. If I'm going to claim one thing on this channel, it will never be that I'm actually good at 2K. We'll never claim that. You can go back and watch every minute of every video I've ever made, and I've said I've gotten better before, which I was actually, last summer, I low-key got, okay, I almost just said it. I got, a lot better at this game, I would say, which is cool, because, again, other than that, I'm, pretty terrible. So it was cool to see me, get better. Paul George, good move right there. Going to go up, lay that one in. But, yeah, I definitely got better last summer. I'm hoping, I can do it again this summer, grinding out a video every day. I mean, obviously, I've had a video pretty much every day during this terrible. Oh, my. Somehow he missed it. Just bricked it. Yeah, during this quarantine process, I've basically had a video. I've had 5 to 7 videos every week, which has been good. Because if I was at school, it's a lot harder to get videos done at school. So typically, it's more to 2 to 4 videos a week at school, which sucks. And then obviously in the summer, I try to get one every day, literally. It's hard, though. I do have an internship that I have to, start working. So maybe we will try to. I'm going to try. It's a new schedule. It's obviously, a tough thing to do because I have, a real job I have to go to as well. Not that I wouldn't love to do YouTube full-time, but eventually I think I'm going to have an actual career. So, you know, starting to work isn't the worst thing in the world. But yeah, that's just a little life update, I guess, which is fun. It's cool. It's kind of funny. You have two unbelievable shooters covering each other right here. Obviously, you know, I think Steph's a little bit better than Trae Young. I cannot wait to see if I trigger some Warriors fans. I know I have some Warriors fans in my comment section. I know I do. Ryan Arcidiacono is not going to torch me. Obi Toppin's not hitting a three. Let's be honest here. Steph just going to blow by Trae Young. No defense there. All right, we'll do one more offensive possession here. Hopefully we don't, you know, blow this 20-point lead here. I would like a three with maybe Trae Young. Come on, hit it to end the video. Brickleberry. All right, I'll see you guys at the Finals MVP. Finals MVP, I'm going to guess probably Trae Young. Pascal Siakam actually 22.5, 6, and then 1 assist. So if you guys enjoyed it, leave a like down below. It would mean a lot to me. If you guys are new, please make sure to subscribe. As always, any other video ideas down below in the comment section. This is how the team ended up looking. It's funny we didn't have a single 90 overall. But once again, thank you guys all so much for your support. Thank you for 28K. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe. Any other video ideas down below in the comment section. That about does it for me. And I'll catch you guys all in the next one.